Okay, friends, this is our evening fellowship where our children share memory verses. All right, can we hear from Providence? Provi, what is your memory verse?
I'm memorizing from the book of James, chapter 1, verse 12.
Yes.
It says that happy are those who remain faithful under trials, because if they succeed in passing such a test, they will receive as their reward the life that God has promised those who love Him.
Wow. Thank you, Provi. Honest, what is your memory verse today?
The memory verse is from the book of
Speak up, maybe.
The memory verse is from the book of James, chapter 1, verse 12. And it says, "Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trials. For when he stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love Him." Yes.
Okay. So what do you guys understand by the word trials or tests or... Yes, Provi.
Trials is when God, it's actually like a test. Trials are the tests that God gives you to make you a better person.
To make you a better person. Okay. Yes, Oliver.
I think trial is like temptation. Like, for example, let me put for example, I come here, I just be like, let me say for example, I put my money on the table, then I go maybe in town, then if I come back. No, not like that. Like, when I place my money here right now, and then I go to town, and someone, if you're really faithful, you leave the money, yet I'm just trying you. I'm just trying to see which kind of person you are.
Okay.
So I just leave the money there. Maybe if you pick that person, I would just know that the person is not.
You failed the test.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you've not, then you've passed the test. So try is
Okay.
like temptation.
Yes, honest. What do you understand by the word trials?
Trials. Trials. These are like tests God gives you to check your faith and your love that you got for Him. Like the trials God gave Jesus when He was fasting and told Satan to go tempt Him. And then Jesus did not do any of the tests Satan gave Him. He didn't turn the bread to stones. He didn't bow to Satan.
He didn't turn the stones to bread.
Yeah. He remained faithful to God. And God gives us these trials to check our faith and love that we got for Him.
Yeah. So God gives us the trials and the test to see if we love Him.
Yeah.
If we are faithful. Okay? Yes, Provi.
The trials or tests are similar to the story Job. Because Job, Satan was roaming around in the earth, and he saw Job.
Look up.
And Job was so faithful, but Satan never believed it because Satan knows that he has tested very many people and they have all failed the test. So Satan went to God and said that, let me take that Job is faithful, but if you take away all the riches from him, he will curse you to your face. So Satan took away all his wealth and took away all his children. And his wife turned against him, but he never cursed God. And he stayed faithful to God. But Satan still never believed it, because most people care too much about themselves that they don't care about other people.
Mm-hmm.
So told God that let me touch his body
Mm-hmm.
and harm him a little.
Mm.
But then God allowed.
Mm-hmm.
But then Job got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Was in a lot of pain.
Mm.
And his wife told him to curse God and die.
Mm.
But he refused and he stayed faithful to God.
Mm-hmm.